Welcome to Last Week in AI. Today, human or AI, and it's creator edition. And I have the absolute pleasure of being joined by Paige Piskin, who I met at Meta, an incredible artist, designer, and fantastic creator. Tell us more about yourself before I ask you this critical question.
Thanks so much for having me here, Caroline. It's such an honor to be here with you. As you know, I admire your work so much. My name is Paige, and I am a creative technologist. I work in augmented reality and at the intersection of art and technology. I'm extremely passionate about everything AI and what it's doing right now in the creative industry.
And of course, I'm going to link to all of your incredible artwork so everybody can go check it out. But okay, so today I've been doing these videos where I ask impressive people like yourself, human or AI, who would win? And for this edition, it's creators, human or AI. Paige, what do you think?
I have to say, creator, human. I think that the human side of this whole equation is the most important part. And I think that when we lose sight of that it's going to be a really crazy time, but I just don't think it's going to happen. I think that right now we're living in a time where AI seems to be moving so exponentially and it's growing so fast and it's becoming so capable. But I feel like we're still the driver that makes the best use of it. And without us driving it, it's just a massive knowledge base, an image base, and video base, but it's our ideas that drive it and create what other people want to see. We bring the human element into it. Without it, it's just a large, giant brain. But without the direction, we're missing a big piece. So I feel like the human component is the most important side of what's happening with AI. I feel like right now, instead of trying to, I hear a lot of people thinking about AI replacing us, but I think it's just becoming a part of our lives and the work that we're doing in a new way. It's an extension of us. It's a way to help us get our thoughts out and get our work out and be able to turn an idea into reality at the speed of the idea rather than having to take so many different steps and take so much time to achieve your ideas and bring them to life. You can actually move so much quicker now because of AI. So I feel like, yeah, I feel like human any step.
Human. Ding,
Yeah.
ding. You were the perfect person to ask this question because you do so many digital twins of yourself. So I thought if anyone is going to have the edge on this question, it would be you because you are a creator and you use so much AI.
Yeah, I do a lot of work with digital twin. Like you said, I've put myself into ads. I basically have found ways to replicate myself so that I could replace myself as a content creator, but it's still missing like this big component of myself that people resonate with, that reality, all the nuances of our expressiveness and everything. Like there's so many things that get left out when you're creating a digital twin still that make you you. So even though it might look like you, it might not act like you, it might not smile exactly like you or talk the way you talk or connect to people the way that you do. So I feel like even when it comes to digital twins, we're seeing a lot of AI people on the internet now. I'm seeing accounts every day on social media that are AI creators, but the connection that you get with a person is just not the same. So I feel like we're not going to be replaced.
A question for you, because I've been thinking about this and I actually had a chat with somebody in the creator space about this. If somebody said to you, Paige, I'd love to hire you to do this campaign, but could we have your digital twin at a discount versus you, the human? What would you say?
I feel like, uh, the complicated part is it might sound like it could be something that could be done at a discount, but right now it still is pretty complicated to actually replicate yourself properly in a campaign and make sure that the product is being represented properly and that you're being represented properly, that your body and your face looks like you so that it's authentic. All of that is stuff that takes a lot of time to do. So I'd say like, it wouldn't actually be at a discount at this point because it is so hard to make all that be done properly, to make sure that we're representing ourselves correctly. So I feel like it's still something super costly at this point compared to like, it's still, I'd say it's kind of close to the same price as hiring the model in real life. But
Has
maybe
anyone asked you that?
I've never been asked before, but I have
No.
done campaigns where I use myself as a model, but as like a hybrid AI. So
Hmm.
the brand didn't want to use me as a fully AI creator. They wanted to be really me wearing the product. So I wore the
Which makes
outfit.
so much sense.
And it's like I took all the photos, front, back, side, so that it was authentic. And then I created videos from it. So I was able to bring the photos to life, edit them for quality to enhance them. So it didn't look like I was just shooting them in a room like this. It made it look like I was in a real studio. But I made sure that it was authentic and I made sure that the product was represented at all angles properly. So that was something that was kind of like a hybrid approach, but brands seem to be most excited about that.
Okay, so we've landed the plane. It's human. Thank you so much, Paige. Really appreciate you weighing in on this.
Thanks, Caroline.